Okay, my watch list for Monday's day trading. UNXL. If you can't understand the symbol I'm saying, let me circle it. It's right up here. Every time I change charts, you'll see the symbol right there. So UNXL, very beaten up. Looks like about 40% of the float is short. And it's got kind of a nice tight base here. So I've got some numbers written down. 1526 is a break of the high from what, about 3 days ago, and then you also have 1550, which is a break of this red candle. What I do is I look for recent highs that, if broken, could yield some short covering. Okay, so you've got 15. It's good to write down these catalysts, in my opinion, so you don't have to scramble and look for them as the market's unfolding. So 1526 and then 1550 are a couple catalyst prices that might get this thing going and get us a little short squeeze. So those are a couple areas I'll be watching on Monday. WLT, again, the coals are beaten up. I like these stocks that have high short positions because they have pretty good potential to rally. This one is about 38% short, and I've got a couple catalysts there. 1238, which is just well, let me go to 15-minute candles and show you. 1238 is sort of an intraday Friday base break, if you will. Okay, so you see most of Friday's trading occurred here. This was Friday's opening high. So I picked 1238. In other words, if it gets up above most of Friday's trading, that could launch it through Friday's high, which, again, I have these written down, so when I'm trading, I'll know them already, which is 1258. And just to the left of that, you have the most recent high at all on the chart, which is 1270, a break of that. So there's some numbers, 1238, 1258, and 1270. I like to call those stacked catalysts. So what I try to do is get in, if it were to hit 1238 tomorrow, and everything meets my other parameters like the market, I try to get in right there, knowing that it might get to 1258 and then 1270, and above that, let's go to the daily here. Above 1270, who knows, right? With the number of shorts in that one. So UNXL, WLT both have stacked catalysts. ALKS, nothing tricky here. I know all the biotechs were really strong, crazy strong on Friday, but ALKS just kind of broke above these recent highs here from almost the past 3 weeks to a month. Broke above that on Friday. I'm just going to look for some continuation. Not great volume there on that, but this one was super strong back here. This whole area, that was a great move, and then it looked like it was rolling over. Now it's worked its way back up, so I'll be watching for some continuation of Friday's little mini breakout there on Monday. OPK, you got to like it up over this recent base. I think that's kind of a tricky trader, but up over 751, 752, this might get going. Looks like almost 20% short in that one too, and then RKUS. This is kind of a quiet one, but I like the setup. Okay, it's really beaten up. Nice pop here, little pullback, secondary move, and you really have a cup and handle here. It hasn't done anything. I've been watching this for the last few days, but you can kind of see a little cup and handle there, right? Up over this area. This one could. You've got this other catalyst right there. So you break this handle, and you get through this high. This one could really rally and maybe get up into this gap right here. Okay, so a pretty good setup here. Again, it's quiet. Look at the volume. It hasn't really hit 1 million shares, I don't think. It did on Thursday, but other than that, I don't think it's hit 1 million shares for since these big pops back here. So this one is one that could quietly get started and make a pretty nice move, especially if it gets above this base and then gets through this high around 14. I've seen this one move pretty nicely, as you can tell from this green candle right here. This one can make some pretty nice percentage moves in a pretty short period of time. So keep RKUS may be my favorite of the list I've just given you. And as always, I'll try to find stuff as the morning unfolds as well. But that's my starting list for Monday. Have a great rest of your evening, Sunday night, and we'll see you guys on Monday.